And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of USTPA Weekly, Patrick Bray.
We have the results of the 2023 Elite Team Penning, and we have the champions. The guys who were standing there at the end of the day, holding the flags up high, holding those checks. I got to tell you, they won just under $32,000. Now, if my Arkansas math tells me right, that's a little over $10,000 a piece. But we have Phil Shelton, Rodger Ford, and Mark Wallis. Hey, guys, how's everybody doing?
Pretty good, Patrick.
Okay. Doing good.
All right, great to hear from you guys. Hey, congratulations on a great win again. We're trying to get there. We got everybody up on the camera. Hey, great win for you guys. Tell me a little bit. What did you feel like going into those finals? And after it was over, well, I know you were feeling excited about winning, but tell me what you were feeling after it's all over and done. Rodger, talk to us.
Well, pretty proud of my two partners because we knew the game plan because we're trained by the same guy long ago. So we just rode the plan. I don't know about the rest of them, but I had no anxiety in any of our 5 runs. I just knew what they were doing.
Good job, Mark. There you go. Phil, you're kind of the. I'm gonna tab you, the leader of the team there. What was your plan from the beginning to the end, and how did it change as you went through the rounds?
Honestly, Patrick, it didn't change a whole lot. We pretty much had the same plan every time. We were real slow in the first round, so we knew, second round, third round, fourth. We just kept having to be fast, and every time, we had a plan. I was going to go first, and then Mark was going to go second, and I was going to go back third. And we kept the same plan all 5 runs, and it seemed to work great.
Well, hey, when you've got Rodger turning cows on every run, it's got to go right. I mean, that's the perfect scenario there.
That's right.
Guys, I have a question. One of your partners. Trusting your partners to do their job is vital, and you guys showed that to a T. Rodger, give us some more of your thoughts about it.
Well, not only do we trust our partners and their skills, their technical skill, but we trusted that we all knew the game plan, and that was pretty important. We knew what to do, where to be, how to talk to each other, how to identify markers at the end of the arena to guide us. We knew all those things, and we talked about them before we started every time. So, again, I had no anxiety at all with these guys. We just went in and did what we were taught to do.
Okay. One other thing I wanted to ask you, and then I'm going to let Cody jump in. You three, Phil, you're from Tennessee. Rodger, you're from Arizona. Mark, you're from South Missouri. I know you guys have rode before, but does this team ride together on a regular basis?
No.
I
qualified with Rodger. And go ahead.
To me, that shows the savvy of all 3 of you riders. It only took a few minutes for you to talk to one another, decide a game plan, stick to that game plan, and obviously it worked. You're 32,000 richer, and more than that, to me, you are the 2023 Elite Team Penning World Champion, and that can never go away. And congratulations, guys. You're great champions. You represent our sport so well. So proud of you, and I'm going to let Cody ask you a few questions now.
Phil, you made a comment that you guys are slow in that first round. Do you think that helped, in the later rounds? Because then it kind of allowed you to just kind of relax and just go for it and not ride a little bit tighter or have to think about it too much. It just allowed you to roll?
Yeah, maybe so. Definitely the second and third round. I think we were 52 or 3 in the first round, so we just had to go fast and hope it worked. But once we got to the third and fourth round, we had pretty well caught up. I think we come back 5th in the average going into the final, so we had pretty well caught back up, and I knew we had a chance if we could just get a draw, and we did.
And we had one. We were 8th. We were 9th out in the first herd. It was a great spot to be in. We couldn't have asked for a better spot. And we knew our cows were either number 3 or 4. And when we went in there was a 3 on the right, 2 3s on the left. And Phil went to the left after a 3, and he could have taken a chance and brought them both, but he didn't. He brought one. Mark got the other Cal. Phil went back and got the third, and we were out just like that. And we never made a mess. And it was just because these guys they knew how to be quiet and calm, and just because they knew what to do. They hardly left any work for me. One other point, Mark came to me and said, Rodger, I got us a good ride. His name's Phil. I don't think you've ridden with him before, but he said he'd ride with us because I told him you're the luckiest guy I know. I said, you could have told him I'm good.
I told Brittany when she called me, she said, are you going to ride with Rodger? I said, I want Rodger. He is lucky. He will draw a check someplace. I didn't know he was going to come out and win it, but.
And Phil was a great leader. Phil never looked anxious, never got loud, always quiet, always in the perfect spot. He made it easy for me to do my job. One time I got in his way, slowed him down a little bit. Probably cost us a second or two, Phil. Phil said, don't worry. Remember that?
Yeah, that was like the third.
Rodger, they're going to say Rodger's luckiest, but I'm going to tell you why you get lucky. When you're in the right spot at the right time and you're prepared, that works over into being lucky.
That's true.
And
Very
Rodger,
true.
you may be lucky, but it's because you're in the right spot at the right time. And yes, I'll ride with you whenever you want to ride. Hey, congratulations, guys. Thank you for being on our show. We're going to move on to some results, but again, congratulations on a great win at the 2023 Elite 10-Pin Finals.
Thank you. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you. Thank you, partners.